What's up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad right back here on Clevver Music, and Kanye West has taken to Twitter to speak out against Universal and Sony, claiming that they're enslaving black people while trying to gain ownership of his masters. Kanye also brought Taylor Swift's name into the conversation, as she has publicly feuded with Scooter Braun and Big Machine Records in the past to own the masters to her first 6 albums. Side note, as you probably know, Taylor Swift will re-record her old music in order to create a second set of masters that she will have complete control over. Back to Kanye. The rapper took to Twitter in his latest series of tweets to compare black artists to slaves and encouraged fellow artists and athletes to free themselves from their business contracts. He tweeted, "I need to see everybody's contracts at Universal and Sony. I'm not going to watch my people be enslaved. I'm putting my life on the line for my people. The music industry and the NBA are modern day slave ships. I'm the new Moses." And he followed up with a series of tweets, including these ones, in which he encourages artists to buy land, use the government money, and buy land and buy property. Then Kanye sent out a tweet suggesting that his kids will own his masters. And he also shared a screenshot of a long text conversation with a legal consultant in which they were advising Kanye on how to move forward with his relationship with Universal and Sony. The consultant also mentioned Taylor Swift and suggested that Kanye could follow suit and try to buy his own masters or re-record them. They said, "But if Taylor's cost $300 million, yours would cost a lot more, I assume. Remember that if you re-recorded these songs, you could own these new masters outright." They also suggested another option in which Kanye would propose a new relationship with Universal where it would be a joint venture, but Kanye would have the power. Kanye simply replied saying, "I'm not open to any form of business with Universal or Sony." Kanye followed up with a tweet about American businessman Phil Knight, writing, "Phil Knight's net worth is $40 billion. Michael Jordan's net worth is $1.6 billion. And Phil Knight never had to jump from the free throw line. When you Google Phil, you barely even see his face." He then shared a screenshot of a Michael Jordan Google search, writing, "When you Google us, we got a smile for the camera." Kanye then updated fans on Twitter with a new screenshot, writing, "Hey everyone, we're making progress. I'll keep everyone updated on how this meeting with Vivendi goes. If Nikola Tesla had a Twitter, the world would run off AC. Edison killed Tesla's image to control the power. Literally. Tesla and I only mean well for the world." And things moved quickly from there as Kanye once again took to Twitter to share, "Call with Katie Jacobs went great. This was a perfect first conversation. Speaking with Onad de Paifontaine next. I'll keep everyone updated." And while Kanye is figuring out this master plan to gain control of his music, some Swifties are upset that Taylor's name was mentioned at all. One fan wrote, "He did not have to mention Taylor. He is really desperate for clout and he keeps on using Taylor for it. LMAO, tragic." Another fan was convinced that Taylor's masters are worth much more than Kanye's would be. They wrote, "Who told him his masters worth more than Taylor's? They should stop lying to this man cause ain't nobody buying his albums." And this fan said, "He is literally obsessed with Taylor, and this is literal evidence for his delusional fans." Other fans were confused as to why Kanye is posting all of this internal information online. Like this fan who wrote, "Why the F is he posting this? LMAO. Universal and Sony can take this in advantage." Which is a valid question, but it's 2020 and Kanye has been the epitome of 2020 on Twitter. Unpredictable. And Kanye continued to tweet about his masters into the night and early this morning, sending out multiple messages on the platform. One of the tweets read, "Contracts in all industries need to be simplified now. Complicated contracts are how businesses, music companies, and sports take advantage of talent. We will expose these contracts and make them transparent now. Support new talent, startups, and amend all old contracts." He also continued on to tweet about why it's important in this day and age for artists to own their masters, writing, "In the streaming world, master ownership is everything. That is the bulk of the income. In COVID, artists need our masters. It's more important than ever before. I got J. Cole number waiting for Kendrick and Drake." Kanye's mention of fellow rappers Drake and J. Cole comes just a few days after he publicly demanded an apology from them. Kanye has been rumored to have feuds with both artists, and he seemingly wants to fix things now. But Ye's tweets didn't stop there, as he continued to express himself on Twitter, writing things like, "I promise we will be free and own our masters, but we must be faithful to God this time. And no more killing each other, no more threatening to take each other's girls and wives. Let's show the world how great we truly are." And Kanye emphasized once again how important important it is for artists to own their masters, writing, "The artist deserves to own our masters. Artists are starving without tours. I'ma go get our masters for all artists. Pray for me." Further explaining how the music industry works for artists, Kanye wrote, "When you sign a music deal, you sign away your rights. Without the masters, you can't do anything with your own music. Someone else controls where it's played and when it's played. Artists have nothing except the fame, touring, and merch." Kanye continued to fire off many tweets this morning emphasizing that the music industry treats artists unfairly and that there must be change. And Kanye even pleaded for fans to pray for him, writing, "Everyone, please cover me in prayer. I am one of the most famous people on the planet and Universal won't tell me what my masters cost because they know I can afford them. Black masters matter." Kanye didn't stop there, as he continued to tweet similar messages, doing everything in his power to get his point across and emphasize that he will own his masters, and when he's gone, his children will own them. But right now, you guys, I want to know what you think. Do you think Kanye will successfully purchase his masters, or do you think he'll re-record all his old music? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. After that, click right over here for another Clevver music video. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.